Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you are a subscriber. Today we are going to make a clothespin reindeer. They come out really cute and they were really good sellers. The only thing I can't remember is how I put the ribbon on to hold the to hold the ornament on the tree, but we'll figure that out as we go along. I didn't make one complete. I figured I would do that while I was on video. So, what you're going to need, trying not to get in your way here, is these flat clothespins. Okay. And you're going to cut one here. See where those lines are? Because you need it for the body part. I don't want to do that on there. And once you get like so far, that was easy. I did most of it off camera. I was going to say you could just snap it off. You're only using this part. And you don't even really have to do that. It just bothers me. So, what you're going to do, I need my E6000 here. I chose this one for the head. It just looked more like a head than the other ones did, so I don't know. Don't ask. What you're going to do is glue these pieces together. I'm using some E6000, just a little bit. And I'm going to take this part and rub it around. And then I'm going to put a little dab of hot glue there. And put it together like that. I'm going to try to keep it as even as possible. I mean, these aren't perfect. You know, the clothespins aren't perfect because they're made for... I don't think my glue took, my hot glue. Nope, it didn't. I used the hot glue so it stays together while the E6000 is drying. At least that's my hope. I'm going to make sure that this part at least is even. Doesn't have to be perfect. But this is the back of the reindeer. Oh, I forgot to put my cover back on, so now I have E6000 on my table here. Might as well. And if any glue oozes out, kind of wipe it up because you don't really want to see it, you know? So, I think this side. And you could put a rubber band on it too. See that, oops. For some reason, the hot glue is not holding on these. Anywho, we'll put that aside. That needs to dry for quite a bit. So, like, these used to be really big sellers. So I would make up a whole bunch of them, glue them together, and then let them sit overnight. And then, since I have one already sitting overnight, I tried to do this so I could make a video as fast as I can. Now I'm using, this is Minwax Wood Finish Red Mahogany. Gosh, I've had this for so long. I'm not even sure if this is the same color that I used. I don't know. I'm guessing it is because it's the only stain I'm able to find. So you're just gonna paint the stain on. Make sure you get all the parts. I used to do these separate, the pieces separate, but I don't think they held as well, like as far as the glue. But I wasn't using E6000 either, so I mean that was back in the early 90s, late 80s. And if you prefer a different stain, then use that stain. You could use brown paint, but you know, it's not going to show the wood grain, you know, and that's what I like. I like the wood grain look. See, it's easier to stain when it is apart, but I don't know how well the E6000 would hold because I didn't use it back then. Might as well finish them so that he can cure overnight, because I have one already stained, so we don't have to wait for this guy to dry. Guess my neighbor's going for a ride. Wish I was. It's a pretty good way to spend Thanksgiving. For a nice little motorcycle ride. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I don't know if I said that to those who celebrate. Today is Thanksgiving. I already ate my turkey. I'm home alone, so gave some turkey to the cat. And one cat. The other cat doesn't like table food. And I gave some turkey to the bird. Yes, they're cannibals, birds. So we will cover you. Then you're going to wipe some of it off. Oops, sorry. With a paper towel. I think I used a lighter color, but I'm really not sure. So this is what I'm using. I could have used this color. I don't think I did though, but I could have. Anything is possible. And then this needs to sit for 8 hours. So, if you're making them for gifts or craft shows, you definitely want to think ahead. Okay. And I didn't think ahead and grab any wipes. So, it'll have stain on my finger, and I will take care of my brush later, and and close that can better later as well. It's oil based, so let's see. Okay, so through the magic of YouTube, we have one already dry. Yay! How about that? They dry so fast. So I'm trying to find the little No, those are too big. Pom-poms that I used. And this, by the way, is a Tupperware container. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, here comes the cat. Getting his nose in. Oh gosh, that's old too. So, what you want to do is take a piece of felt and give him a little blanket. I kind of eyeball everything, so I'm bad with measurements. Even when I cook, I'm bad with measurements. Unless it's baking, and then it's like, because it's a science. Let me cut off that piece for now. Or you can use the foam, you know, the glitter foam. Well, I'm pretty sure that somehow I had his ribbon to hold him under the blanket. Although, maybe not. Yeah, I think I used a lighter stain. It looks awfully dark. That'll do. He'll figure out his ribbon somehow. So what I'm going to do, because I have it, I'm going to use the some mesh bling around the blanket. You don't have to, but and I never did in the past because I didn't have it then. So, for the sake of saving time, before I do his blanket there. Now, I know I'm pretty sure I used smaller bells than this, but I can't for the life of me find them. I got tired of looking yesterday. I would use a smaller one if you could. And I don't know if these are the right size pom-poms or the right size eyes, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. Oops. Yeah. I would use a little bit bigger if you could, if you could get them like a little bit bigger than this. Need one for his tail. I don't know what happened with that other one there. Oh, here it is. And then I think these are like 2mm. And I think these are 2mm eyes too. So you can use, instead of the pom-pom, if you wanted to, you can use a red rhinestone. You could use black rhinestones for the eyes if you wanted to. But I prefer these little googly eyes. That's a little too close, but oops. Just bang my head on the the phone. So his face is done. See? I think the googly eyes add character. He needs a tail. And what I used to do, sorry about all the noise, to hold the wreath on, the bell on, I used to make him a little wreath here. In the opposite color of his blanket, or her. This is why I really think I used smaller bells, but I don't know where they are, so bear with me. Sorry. I'm just going to string the bell on, and then that looks awfully big. Can't remember how I did it though. I know I used to put the bell on them, and I know it was with pipe cleaners. Maybe it needs to be a little smaller. This is about a half of a pipe cleaner, so maybe it should be smaller than that. That's a little better. Cut these pieces off here. Make sure there's no sharp points there. It's a little better. So before I do that, though, because I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to add the gold mesh bling. You don't have to add the bell. And maybe that's it too. Maybe the bell is too big, so it looks off to me. Because I really think I used a smaller bell. And I don't think I know I didn't use that stuff. This mesh bling stuff. Because I'm not even sure. I know I didn't know about it at that point. That I know. Because this I just found out about like last year or the year before. But I did, I think, put maybe I used this. So I'm just going to piece it on. I don't know where my other little scissors are. Probably somewhere on this desk table. And I'm gonna figure out how to put a ribbon on him. Oh, so that's what I was gonna say. You don't have to put the bell on. I like it though. There he goes. It cleared up. It was raining. Where did I put my little white scissors? So much easier to get in, but closer with those. I don't know. I just don't know. I try to line it up as best as I can where those strings look like they're part of that other one. I think I'm a disaster with hot glue. And I can't believe this is 21 minutes long already. And I tried to keep it short too. Okay, I'm not going to go crazy looking for my scissors. Oops. There you go. Yeah, I think I probably used this stuff last time, you know, when I made them. When I made them back in the day. Oh, that's a little off. Too late now. If I could find my little white scissors, I could fix it. Of course, my fear is the cat flinging them in the garbage bag that I have sitting here for my cleanup stuff. You could put a little piece of greenery on him, on his chest. Oh, not his, yeah, his chest. Could put a little bow instead of the bell. You could even use, instead of the gold, you can use red for his little blanket there. Okay, now to figure out his ribbon. I think I might have just hung it from here because you can't really do it from here because the front is too heavy. I'm hoping I have a piece of ribbon here. Of course not. I shall be right back. Yep. Avalanche. Okay, sorry about all the noise. Here. I'm going to use this gold ribbon here. And I'm going to put it under his chin and hide it with the wreath. I think I may have somehow, maybe I made the blanket a little bit smaller. I don't know. Oh, sorry, am I doing that off camera? I think I hung them differently though. Well, there you have them. Your little reindeer. So instead of the wreath, you can use like a piece of greenery here or a little bow here. I thought he needed a little something extra. There you go. Enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving if you watch it today. And I will try to bring you back another ornament, I don't know, sometime during the week, I guess. Talk to you soon. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.